Levi Trumbull reporting in Washington County. We're here at Dan's Restaurant and Taphouse. Today is Saturday, June 3rd, and as you guys may know by now, this is the last day that Dan's Restaurant and Taphouse will be in business. Like I said, they have the sign right here that says Dan's will be closing permanently at the end of business today. If you are not prepared to treat our remaining staff with love and respect, please do your eating and drinking elsewhere. So I guess they're getting their shot in as they close their doors permanently. But we're going to be here today taking interviews from people, talking about how they feel, getting their reaction in relationship to the permanent closing of Dan's Restaurant and Taphouse. So Levi Trumbull reporting here from Dan's Restaurant and Taphouse in Washington County, Maryland. So what are your guys' thoughts on Dan's Taphouse closing down?
We've never been here before.
You're sad?
This is our first time.
This is your first time coming to Dan's Restaurant and Taphouse.
Yeah,
How was the food?
It was amazing.
Yeah?
It was really good.
Yeah? Are you guys from out of town?
Yes, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Virginia.
Virginia. Okay. Yeah, that's not worlds away.
No.
Yeah, I'm from Frederick, so
Oh, you're
I'm
local.
I'm local. Yeah, I'm right down the street essentially, but
Oh,
it's about 15 miles.
Yeah, we went hiking and then we're like, let's
Yeah.
grab some food, and then this popped up, and so it worked out well.
That is so interesting
It
that
makes
you
me
guys
sad.
that is so interesting you guys picked today. I guess there was a little bit of controversy that happened, and
Yeah, we got the whole down low.
oh, did you? Who told it to you?
One of the ladies.
The ladies out here? Yeah. How much information did they give?
Enough.
They gave enough. Subject of 2 circuit court lawsuits and
Yep.
1 federal lawsuit, and
Yep.
I wanted to be able to speak with a couple people about their thoughts and their input, essentially, on this being the last day of being able to dine in at Dan's Restaurant.
Yeah,
And-
it doesn't look like this is like a poppin' bar place.
No,
It's
well-
not like there's a lot of competition.
Well, if you were here a year ago, it would
Yeah.
have been, or maybe even a year and a half ago, it was, busier from what I understand. But yeah, but this is it. So I'm out here today to cover it. I've been covering it for about. It's funny because it seems like it's a long time, but really it's only been like 3 or 4 months. It was the first time that I actually I did on my channel. I broke the complaints down. There was 2 separate complaints from
Okay.
circuit courts in this county, and I sort of just broke them down, and then here I am. This is the conclusion. So
Interesting.
it is
Okay.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Several times. It's delicious.
Yeah. Well, how do you feel? I can't believe it. Today is going to be the last day. I mean, what do you guys think about that?
That's why we came. To say
That's all you
goodbye.
can say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's
They're
good.
long-standing customers.
Long-standing That's
Yeah.
that's nice. That's
Yeah.
good. You know
We
what?
gotta cut our clock.
Yeah,
Oh, watch
absolutely.
out. Sorry,
Well,
sorry.
No, not a problem.
Okay,
You
bye-bye.
ladies have a blessed day. All right.
I've never been here.
Oh, okay. So here's what's going on. There was an incident about a year ago where this business is, and I won't say that they did, these are allegations, but the allegation is that they trespassed a gentleman by the name of Neil Glessner, who's a small businessman here in Washington County, Maryland, and Circuit Court Judge Joe Michael. And they trespassed these 2 men. And based on that, there, at some point in time, there became a lawsuit. And after that, there was protests. There was protests around this establishment. And then the media got involved, Fox News and the Herald Media. And
Did I just say Fox News?
it was,
Fox News.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm a very old
you-
liberal hippie.
Oh, cool.
And like I said, my friends just moved here. We're
Yeah.
unboxing things, and they came back here and said, "You won't believe this." But we stopped we were going to get something. And
Yeah.
We just saw the flag, we saw the sign. They said, "Is there a connection?" It's also LBGT week, a month or Pride
Right.
Month. I'm straight, but I have family and friends that aren't. I am an old, like I said, I'm an old liberal hippie.
Right.
And I said, don't even get me started. They said, "Oh, Barbara, I know we shouldn't have told you because we know you're going to go there." And I said,
Yeah.
I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
And because they
You're
said,
going to give them a tip, yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's
This
very
is the
generous
last
of
time.
you.
Anyway,
It is.
So what happened? There was Fox News, whatever got
Well,
into it.
yeah, Fox did, but it wasn't just Fox. It was all of them. It was all the medias. They ran with it, and so I guess sort of the weight of all that, the lawsuits, the media pressure. I don't like to make factual assertions
Yep,
about
yep,
anything I'm not 100%
Yep.
certain
No,
of.
that's okay.
But that seems to be, and I'm sure there's other financial factors involved
yeah,
with
it's
management.
Hard. Business is very hard.
It-
to do.
business
I
is
used to
very
be a-
hard.
I used to be a chef. I know, I never had my own restaurant, but I know how hard it
But
is.
with all the insurmounting pressure, it seemed like it was too much for Dan's Restaurant, and they're going out of business. And that's what brought me out here today, is I wanted to just talk to people. You know, you talk to people for and against it, and you know, that's what I'm really looking after, is people's reactions to it. But nonetheless,
I'm very sad.
You're very sad. Okay.
Because
yeah,
I've lived in actually Frederick County.
Yeah.
In what I call Fredneck.
A lot of people call it Fredneck. Yeah, that's funny.
In the county.
Right.
And then literally during a certain period of time, which will remain nameless, we got so fed up that we said, this is not our people, this is not our place. We're going to move downtown. And if you know anything about downtown Frederick.
Yeah. Very much so.
And our chief of police is gay.
Are you talking about Jason Lando?
Yeah.
Is he?
He is,
Ah, it's interesting. Did not know that.
My dear friend.
He's also a good officer.
Yes.
I have nothing negative to say about him.
Well, I'm 72 and an old.
Oh, you're doing good for 72.
Old hippie. And
yeah.
I've marched. Well, anyway, during that period of time, we just couldn't take it anymore. Like I said, I have a very dear friend, her granddaughter. I mean, this is why they've ticked off all the boxes in Frederick City. We have a openly gay chief of police. My friend's daughter is gay. She's married to another police officer who is mixed race.
Interesting.
So we've got it all ticked off as far as what we need for the, ethnicity and.
So that's really important to you, is diversity.
It's very important to have diversity.
Diversity, that's the word I was looking for.
So anyway,
of course.
I said, I'm going in there.
You're going in there. I won't take up no more of your time. You're doing a generous thing, giving a tip. You're standing up for what you believe in. God bless you, ma'am. Do you guys have any thoughts or opinions about the fact that this is Dan's Restaurant? This is their last day in business. Any commentary about that? What's your feelings about it?
I had to come.
Yeah, I had to come to support them.
Just because I love their stuff.
You love their good food.
That's the last of it I'm going to get.
It's the last you're going to get, right? All right.
I'm following.
All righty. I would have caught you. I wouldn't have let you go down. You're welcome. Yeah, we're just out here talking to people about the fact that this is Dan's Restaurant. This is their last day in business. Yeah. And we're just out here today to sort of get a reading on how people feel about that. What's your thoughts about it?
I like this place.
You like this place, okay. What stands out to you about it?
The food's pretty good.
Food's pretty good?
Yeah.
You know, that's what a lot of people say. Is they say they have.
Anything you recommend?
Anything you recommend? Yeah.
Crab cakes are good.
Yeah. Okay. I guess, have you followed any of the, sort of the politics ordeal of why it is they're closing? Have you been?
No,
you haven't?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, then I won't ask you too much about it. But yeah, it seems like there was some issues. Yeah, they're open. They're open right now today, and I'll get the door for you if you want me to let you in. But
thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'll do that. But thank you for talking to us, man. And sometimes it's good to stay out of politics, right? The whole world isn't about politics. Let's help this gentleman up. Hey.
I got your 6, man.
Right up there. You all right? All right, man. Take it easy. Did you know him? Yeah, I said, did you know him?
Who?
That gentleman right there.
Oh yeah, he comes into my store all the time.
Does he?
I own the little Mini Mart and Dream Diner right down the street.
Very cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, he comes
absolutely.
He comes in all the time because we put a bell out there so he can
Yeah.
ring the bell.
He seems like a sweet guy.
Yep, and then we open up the double doors and he comes in and.
Yep. They used to have their menus right there, sir. I guess they don't have that there anymore. It's not going to be needed, but yeah. Any thoughts on what's going on, man? Are you sad? Are you?
This is my first time ever being here.
Oh, that's so. You know what's so funny about that?
What's that?
Is you are not the first person who has told me that today.
Oh, really?
I spoke to a couple of ladies who were here earlier who told me that this was their first time coming here today, and I said, well, this will be your only time coming then, because this is it, guys. So I couldn't.
It's sad,
yeah.
Sure. I mean,
right.
It's probably a nice thing for the community and stuff.
Nice thing for the community, but you think sad in general. I mean, because you do lose employees, right?
You lose,
yeah.
Stuff like that.
I don't know anybody who's punting a football.
Right.
I mean, maybe some people are punting the football, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it could have been. I mean, what do you think? I mean, I guess you probably have you divulged into the politics of it. Have you ever given it any thought?
No. I mean, I don't even know why they're closing. I have no idea. I don't know. not enough business.
Legal. It was some legal issues. They made the news over some issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like, there was a gentleman who was a business owner, and then there was also a circuit court judge who the allegation is that they were, excuse me, they were trespassed from this establishment, and then there were lawsuits and things of that nature. And I guess sort of the weight of all that sort of took a toll on them.
Really?
It's one of those things where you sort of don't know how to feel about it, right?
Yeah.
That's how I think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
I
said,
don't
this
know.
is my first time. We were just out checking out the
Food was good?
Yeah, the food was definitely good.
Food was good, okay.
Beer's good, so that's good.
Yeah.
And we were just up here checking out the caverns down the street.
Yeah.
And my
The
wife,
caverns?
who likes Nora Roberts. That's her bookstore right there.
That's
so,
Nora Roberts' bookstore? Okay, yeah.
We, turn the page.
Turn the page.
So I was like, yeah, let's go have a couple beers, have some nachos or something, and
Yeah.
then we'll head on home. So yeah, as
Well,
for the politics of the whole thing,
Depending on how late you guys are here till, there's still a carnival as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
wow.
think that's
Hey, what's going on? You guys headed to Dan's restaurant?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this being the last day?
Is it really?
Yeah, hold a minute. Shut the door. Let me show you.
This is the first time ever eating here.
Oh, see, it's there. That's so interesting. It's,
We
yes.
We just did the crystal caverns down there. So
That's
we were
so
looking
cool.
for places to eat.
That's
in
so
town.
interesting.
We've never been here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't mess with this guy. He likes to tell lots of lies.
I like to tell a lot. What lie have I told?
This guy-
That's not true.
Yeah,
Hey,
that guy assaulted me last night, so be careful.
hey, listen to me.
on
Listen to me.
camera.
I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. That's ridiculous. I'm not a liar. What'd you think of that? I've never lied about it, this man.
Look, you had a great interaction with us, and then you come out after hearing all their
because I've
lies.
heard, not lies, I've heard some things on my own, and I think that's
About us?
just about the media in general.
Oh, well, I agree with you about the media in general.
Anyway, it's
Yeah.
really sad that this place is leaving,
Yeah,
for whatever reasons.
right.
Yeah, it's very
A lot of
sad
people
that
have
they
given
treat
us,
people
we've asked people, what do you think? A lot of reaction has been, they want to see it stay, and we're going to put that up later.
Okay.
We are, yeah, 100%.
Where is it going to be?
Oh, it's going to be on Levi Trumbull YouTube channel, Levi. Check it out. Check it out. And we don't edit anything. We let people speak for themselves, and we are honest and transparent. So, are you here today to take one final visit to come to Dan's restaurant?
No, I was on social media and I heard that you were up here, and I've been following you and your programs.
Have you really?
So I walked my way up here. I can't drive, but I did want to weigh in. As nonpartisan as I am to the issue of what happened to the restaurant, it's not the fault of the community. You
Right.
can't blame the community for their support of the restaurant.
Yeah.
If you took business 101 in a community college, you would know customer service and how important it is, and how to put a Band-Aid on a hemorrhage to make it stop bleeding.
Right.
Instead of doing that, they threw gasoline on the fire.
Right.
They accepted no responsibility for what happened the evening or two before the incident.
Yeah.
Obviously, if this goes to trial, you're going to ask the main character what he does for a living, and when he says, I'm a circuit court judge, how do you think that's going to set? Bad choice. I know from my 34 years of customer service and working with people that you have to be sensitive to future sales, the direct impact on the community, and what it means to the bottom line. What happens is, if you were in a grocery store and you didn't want, and a customer bought a $20 roast from you and came back and told you that that roast was tough and tasteless, I'm going to offer you your money back.
Yeah.
Many times the customer comes back and says, I don't want the money, and I insist on giving it to them because I don't want them going home and telling other people that I don't shop there anymore because they sell lousy meat.
Right.
You have to stand behind your product. The product here included the associates. Now, the ones that are going to be unemployed because of their decision, the owners, they have to blame the owners for the way that they handled it. It should have been taken care of rather quickly. There should have been a meeting of the minds between the individuals that were involved in it, come to a resolution, and hopefully everybody walks away with something where everybody was a winner.
Right.
Instead, they didn't go that route. And it's not the fault of the town of Boonsboro for what happened. It's the owner's responsibility on that. And that's just basic. That's community college 101 business.
The allegation is that, well, it's not an allegation, there is a lawsuit that was filed by a local businessman, and it deals with the fact that his allegation was that he was trespassed from this location, and then at the same time, a circuit court judge named Joe Michael was also trespassed from this building. And so that created some media attention. And from that, I guess, they amounted a mass amount of legal bills and bad press attention. And I guess all of that combined sort of was too much for them to carry.
Yeah.
So this is what leads up to this right here today.
That sucks.
And so yeah, are you guys frequent? You guys frequent this restaurant? No?
I think I've been once.
Oh, you're not
but-
from here?
No.
Okay, you think you've been here once though?
I think I've been here once.
Okay, how was it?
It was good.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
good.
And a lot of people say that. They say that the food is good.
Yeah.
They say or whatever, but yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people are. It's mixed reactions. It's positive. It's negative. I had one guy tell me that he thought. What did she say?
I think she said I love Dan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like one guy told me, he said he thought it was good for the community, but he also was sad to see that the employees would no longer have a job.
That sucks.
I thought that was an interesting take because there's going to be a large amount of staff here who, again, after today are going to be unemployed, looking for new employment. And just from that aspect, I think it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts about it? I mean, I guess you don't know about the politics of why they're closing, do you?
Are y'all doing, what are y'all doing?
Oh yeah, so I'm an independent journalist. I was just out here. My job today is I wanted to talk to people about it because I've been covering the story.
Yeah.
It seems like forever, but it's really only been like 3 or 4 months
That's
that
so
I've been covering in it.
crazy.
And yeah,
It's crazy. It's his
yeah.
last day.
It's his last day and you're here.
long
So if you want to eat here, now's the time to do it. But
Going to.
but I tell you one, and evidently the food's pretty good. But yeah, the one last thing I want to say is I guess he's the general manager in there. Yeah, he was pretty upset to see that I was out here. He said that I'm out here lying about him. I've covered this story as fair as any human could possibly cover it.
Wait, so what happened? Like, what happened?
So here's what happened. About a year ago, there was a local businessman.
Yeah.
His name was Neil Glessner.
Okay.
We used to frequent this place all the time.
Yeah.
Him and his friend, who is a circuit court judge. His name is Joe Michael.
In Hagerstown?
In Hagerstown, in Washington County.
Got it.
Joe Michael is the chief circuit court judge for Washington County.
Yeah.
These two gentlemen one night
Yeah.
came to this restaurant, and the claim is that the manager, for whatever reason, told these gentlemen, I guess he thought they were acting belligerent or whatever.
Yeah.
He says, "You old white men act like you own everything. Just get the F out of here." And then they both left, and they were trespassed essentially from this restaurant.
Yeah.
The police were called. The police got involved. But to make a long story short, 2 gentlemen trespassed. That's a claim. Then a lawsuit was filed. Then media got involved. Then there was protests,
So the
and
lawsuit
all that.
was filed by which party?
The lawsuit was filed by the gentlemen who were kicked out,
Got
one of
it.
the gentlemen.
The judge and
Yeah, and then as part of that, body camera footage came out of them being trespassed, Judge Joe Michael being trespassed, and then from there, there was the claim that they had surveillance footage of the incident. That was the plaintiffs in the case were alleging that they had surveillance footage that was not produced or destroyed. I forget which they said, but they have never presented surveillance footage from that night. I would love to report on that surveillance footage. I would love to be able to say, nope, here's what happened that night, because the camera doesn't lie. The surveillance cameras aren't going to lie.
Man,
Look,
put it down. Smirk on his face. Come on,
what's the one inconsistency, man? I've covered you guys like extremely fair. Do you want to? I'll
I
ask you
would answer to
questions.
this shit, motherfucker. So I'm here to answer for it.
Okay.
Just like you were
Okay.
last night.
Why
let's
you been going around with the most biased reports ever?
I
Why are
have
you
not
doing
been.
that?
I
Yes,
have
you
not.
have. I've been
I've
watching
been-
your dumb and all you've been doing is
listen.
believing fucking Sean. Hey, by the
Here's-
way,
Where is Sean Porter?
He's
I
around
saw him
here.
drive by here. So do you have him hiding somewhere again to jump out when some happens?
I don't know.
that happening
Listen.
again? You, Sean Porter. You, you.
Okay, I'm not gonna. But you want to
Put that on YouTube. Quote that.
What
shit.
about the? I was just. What's your defense, sir? Just tell us what your defense is. We will air it. We will air your defense. We will air his defense. He couldn't let me get one question out. All I want to know is what's your side. That's it. It's a simple question. I stand by everything that I've reported on. Everything. Identify the one thing that I have said that's untruthful. That's it. We're out of here.